Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawahshi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. This little lesson today is going to be into Jesus Christ, what the world ignorantly calls him. What Yahawahshi actually looked like, he's not a white man. His name is not Jesus, Jesse, whatever. And I'm going to prove it to you through scripture. So right here, Revelation 1, verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt with the paps with the golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool. Who today do you see with that type of hair? The so-called black man. He Yahawahshi did not have stringy hair that was not a white man, But let's keep going. As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass if they burn in the furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters. So, what's the color of fine brass? Brown. And if you burn, brass, it gets super dark, really dark. So how the hell is that white man you see in these churches, so-called, what they call Jesus Christ? Who is that person then? If you do your research, you'd understand that that's actually a guy who was named Caesar Borgia, you know. And during the time the picture was painted, it was during the Renaissance era, which in other terms is really the rebirth of Esau, after they took down the Israelites. And there's this other thing called the iconoclasm, and I could pull out this other verse right here. It pretty much goes into it, and after that I'll show you some pictures of iconoclasm. So it's Job 9, verse. Salakia, bear with me. I'm still new to this. Man, I just had what the hell? Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I think it is in Job 9. It should be right about right here, Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And who is the wicked? Esau. And he covereth the face of the judges thereof, if not, wherein who is he? And he did during the Renaissance era. He covered the faces of the judges. And right here, if you go right here to iconoclasm, it means the action of attacking or assertively rejecting cherished beliefs and institutions or established values and practices. The rejection or destruction of religious images as heretical, the doctrine of iconoclasts. So if you look at some of these photos right here, you look at this one right here, you can see, these were all melanated people, dark-skinned people. Other pictures also right here. You see, like this right here. They painted him as a white man. Iconoclastic controversies article. Another picture we could look at right here. You could also look at, there was this one picture, not showing up. Um, yeah, man, you guys get the point. Yahawahshi was not a stringy-haired, leprous white man. Okay, he was a black man. As you see right here in my picture right here, this is a reflection of what he looks like. I'm not saying he looks like this exactly, but this is a reflection of what he looks like. And before I go again, I'll read that scripture again on what he looks like. Revelation 1 verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned I saw 7 golden candlesticks, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass if they were burnt in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. Right here, you see? Woolly hair, white as snow, eyes red, and you can see a little bit in the back, the candlesticks. But yeah, I hope this was an edifying video. Before I go again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahawahshi, Bahasham Rakakwadash, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. And yeah, Shalom.